All right, well, hello, THL. What's going on? My name's Saku. Welcome to Friday Night Fights. It's been a while. I think it's been since the mini set kind of released that we didn't have a couple streams, but we're back. At least have Friday night going on. I am joined by Skylake. How you doing?
That's me. I am doing well.
That's good. That's good. We got a couple of Legacy Series matches. Probably going to be some playoff implicating types, but I'll let Skylake kind of dig into that a little bit.
So our first match we have Genghis Dad versus Yachter. Genghis Dad of Fruit Basket and Yachter of F2L, and I think they both need to try and win 4-1 in order to lock down their playoff position. So that's going to be a pretty tall order, and someone's not going to make it in this conference. So everything's really close. Even like the team unlock, which is Alias Run Mexico, needs to like win at least one series in order to ensure their playoff. Because I think if they lose everything, then they can actually be out of playoff contention. And then of course there's a lot of tie breaks that could happen. So it could be pretty thorny this week for them.
Our second match, we have is from the Silver Conference, so that's going to be after this match at 9 p.m. Eastern. We have Force of Will from Man I Love Frogs going up against Judo Chop from PR Is Just a Number. So yeah, we already got the bands, but if you want to go over the classes real quick to see who has what type of advantage. I'm just surprised at Dankit's lineup. I've just never really seen Mage too much this season for Legacy, but
Mage is definitely strong. I brought it and was able to pull out a win with it in my series last week.
Okay.
So looks like Yaster is bringing Paladin, Priest, and Shaman with the Warlock band, and Dad is bringing Mage, Rogue, and Shaman with the Paladin band, right? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Paladin is still unconscious and has to be pretty respected. I don't know if there's too many true counters to it, but not getting cards, that would be the other true counter.
That's true. Handbook Paladin is a pretty strong matchup. Has a really good matchup spread. Main counters seem to be Reno decks, which just have tons and tons and tons of removal. But even then, you have to be worried about being charged down with a Leroy or a deckhand Outfit Tailor combo. So like, not even Reno decks feel super safe against them. Ziliax is a huge problem. Like the Virus Perfect Ziliax is a really hard threat to get through for the Paladin, which is why we're actually seeing a lot of Yogg in Hand of Paladin now. Vicious Syndicate recommends running Yogg actually in their latest report. But luckily for what's his name? Yachter, he won't have to deal with that problem. No. But Dad will, because Dad did not ban the Paladin.
No, Dad's letting the Paladin go free, and I don't know if does Mage do anything against Paladin?
Generally no. The Mage's removal toolkit is pretty unable to handle that because like they quickly get out of range of like a malfunction, which can only do up to 6 damage.
Right.
So yeah, mage is kind of dead in the water against that.
Kind
So
of
hopefully
blah.
you don't deal with that.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think that um looking at this, the pre the rogue and the shaman can both handle that because rogue's got antique flinger, which is really strong,
Yeah.
and then shaman, whatever shaman is running. If it's a nature shaman, he should be able to just OTK before anything crazy happens. And if it's a Reno shaman, Reno has tons and tons of removal, so it should be okay against the paladin. And then priest is, does normal priest things, either Zrimi or control, fine.
Yeah.
And then shaman is, they're both bringing shamans, so we'll have to see which kind of shamans they're bringing.
Well, I remember
Reno or nature.
Yeah, I remember when Yatzer, well, I think it was from this season, he ended up bringing the Ragnaros
Oh yeah,
Ragnaros
that is the
thing. So I can't
shaman
remember.
deck to beat is the Ragnaros nature shaman, especially at higher levels of play.
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty strong.
So if you're ready, they're ready. So we can get ready
Yeah.
to start casting. So for viewers, you're going to see Dankestad at the bottom of the screen, or first to spectate for our caster crew. Yatzer will be at the top. So I'm just going to let the players know they can start.
Yep. And I'll be spectating Dad.
Okay. I will do my best to keep up with the Yatzer updates. So you can yell at me if I don't say anything.
Yeah.
Hey, you. All right. So just let them know. All right. Waiting for some eyeballs to kick in. Dankestad has there were some pictures in their chat because I usually have a group with the two players just to cut down on communication.
Yep.
So Dankestad has a furry coach. He's got his cat helping.
Oh.
And Yachtster is using milk and blueberries in a cup that's been frozen for 10 minutes to gain energy. So
all right.
Both have both have ways to get them through this match.
And it's a shaman on priest matchup.
Nice.
And it looks like Dad is ringing the Reno shaman. You can see, and it looks like an excavate variant, which I actually don't see run very much. So standard Dankestad going his own way. No, we don't need to net deck here. And he throws away all the excavate cards, but gets Finley in the hand, so that must not feel that great.
It's just going with the flow.
Tempoing out the Flow Rider.
Yep.
Cool.
Yachtster just got Zilliax in hand.
And it looks like it's a Zrimi Priest. We see the scale replica.
Yep.
Just coined out. And that was a lucky pull off the top for Dad with a Kobold Miner.
Mm-hmm.
So he can just drop that one right now. Alright.
Yachtster's hand is still kind of chunky with Projectionist, Amathul, and what's he got? Matriarch and Clergy. Yep, and then you see the other two cards that came down. So
yes, and so the ship's key urchin comes down. It's actually not a great start for Yachtster. Ooh, pulling Audio Medic off of the Fool's Azurite looks really good.
Ooh.
But he decides to go for the Brewmaster, probably so he can mine a second time, and then he will have the Dankestad will have the Finley active for whenever he needs it. So that actually is quite a strong play as well. And getting Canary in the hand must feel really good, because he can bounce back the Clay Matriarch whenever it comes down, and just make him waste 6 mana that way. That feels really good.
Another Clergy appeared in Yachtster's hand. So
Yachtster summoning a bunch of dragons, a board of Projectionist, and then 2 3/2 Gift Wrap Whelps on the board. Oh, Shutterblock is in the hand for Dad, so that's really exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Power plays incoming with got a gigantic Murloc Gropin.
Yep.
So that's something to watch out for.
Another drifter in Zach's hand, or sorry, Yachtster's hand. So Yachtster gets to see what Dankus Dad is bringing now. He probably has an idea what type of shaman it is.
Wow. Just tempoing out the Speaker Stomper. May block a Funnel Cake. If that were in the hand, but otherwise it's just playing for tempo. Yachtster's playing for card draw.
Yep. So we got 2 synchronized and then a Stone Brews in hand.
And Dad is coming on with more Excavate cards. I think the play is Burrow Buster here just to clear out the Thirsty Drifter before it can get out of control. Leaves a 6/1 body on the board that feels really good.
Yep.
And he pulls Motherlode Dreg off the Excavate reward.
And
so Dankus Dad has a really strong board here with a Stomper and then Burrow Buster. And Yachtster doesn't have a lot of remove from hand. That's
gonna bring it
he
a
gets
couple.
the Ziliax up and just gonna copy that, I guess. Yep. And now suddenly he has a kind of threatening hand, threatening board presence. But I think this should be able to be cleared without much trouble by Dad. So
yeah.
Dad looks like he's in a pretty dominating position. And he decides to Finley everything away, which makes a lot of sense because you don't want to lose. Once you gain the board against the Serene Priest, you don't want to give it. You don't want to give it up. So actually, I think he was that was a good play, not trading into the stuff, which is what I would have probably done instinctively.
Yes.
Had I been on this side, I would have just traded in everything. But this makes sense.
So do you think?
And now Azerite Murloc is in the hand.
Oh right.
Definitely an interesting decision. Evolving things is it can be really strong, but also it's really it's a bit of a gamble because the drop pool is like all the high cost pools, like the 7 cost and 8 cost pools, have a lot of really bad pools. And plus you transform everything else in your deck too.
Okay.
So I don't know if he's actually going to play this Murloc here. We'll see.
I've never seen this card played.
I know, right? Here's where you think about canarying that big matriarch away, actually.
Yeah. Because the stickiness of that, because of the death rattle.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm going to keep fighting a 5/9 plus a 4/4.
Yeah, and actually, he may have regretted playing the Murloc here because this board looks kind of annoying to clear out.
Yep.
Let's see,
Here comes the Shutter.
And he decides to go for the Shutter block. Big Grofin turn, I guess. For the next, setting up for that.
Playing that early. Definitely would be saving
Does he have Serene in
Elemental.
hand yet? Does Yachtster have Serene in
No,
hand?
he doesn't. He just got Salesman in his hand. He's got Stone Brew and another Synchronize. So.
Ah. Well, that's plenty threatening enough.
My goodness. Okay.
He gets another
Hell yeah.
down. Pretty scary.
Picked up a hell yeah from the choices.
Things are looking a little scary here.
Yep.
I think he has to do the gigantic growth in here for sure, just to start clearing this board up.
Does that have rush? I can't.
Yeah,
it does.
It'll be 3 8/8s with rush, which will help, but it won't clear everything. So maybe you go Fool's Azerite to see what you can dig for first, because I don't know if there's anything that can save him that's cost 2 mana, but okay. Oh, he says, oh, he's throwing in the towel, it looks like. And a promising start by Dad has been spoiled by this Clay Matriarch. And that's kind of sad.
So what cards does Yachtster got? He's got Sourfang, Megatherodon. Oh my god! And the other one was what's the dragon that you need to have single cards in that spawns a dragon every time. I'm trying to remember what the name. Alistraza or Riastraza. I can't remember.
Sarah? No. Anixia?
I can't remember
It's
what the
probably
card
Anixia.
was. Anixia sounds right, but I definitely sounded.
Yep.
Chat can remind.
You have earned an eternity of torment.
Some hell yeah coming out.
And it looks like Dad is just going to say, yeah, I don't think there's any way he's clearing this board out.
Yeah.
And turned out it was not a Reno Shaman, it was some kind of Excavate Shaman. See a bunch of duplicates in here.
Yeah. You're right.
So I was wrong.
Oh, another
There's a Stomper.
Almond Tool in hand. So.
Yep, none of these are going to save him.
Nope. Throw it a tree. There you go, totem tree. Tree buddy. No, there's the triplet, and Dad's just flexing now.
Yep.
Bringing out the Yogg. Or not the Yogg, but the Jive Insect, so
Canary.
Rag. Canary the 7.
Oh, are you going to play Azurite Murloc here? Yeah!
Ooh.
Oh, wait, I didn't realize. Oh, yeah, it transforms everything on the board into... Yeah, flips everything on the board multiple times, but in the deck, it actually does, it only transforms once. The cost does not go up every time.
Gotcha. Dad's going to be upset.
But on the board it does.
Yeah.
On the board it does. So...
Dad's going to be upset because Almond Tool's going to come down here and then he's dead. So, hold on.
Well, no. Not necessarily.
Hey, you're right. I was looking at
He
the
got
board.
the Amplified Elec. That's really strong. I don't know if he's going to get through that and the Thirsty Drifter. That's kind of scary.
Very true.
This was the play, huh? We summon every 10 cost minion that can. And hope that's enough. Yeah, it looks like Yaster might actually... He's got to take out these Death Wings, I think. He's not taking them... wait. Yeah, he can't kill... He can't kill even if he strikes the taunts down.
Right.
So he has to take out the Death Wings, I think.
Yeah. I don't know how that's going to happen.
Well, he can strike from history the Death Wings, and then... But Yachter is at 19, so
Yeah.
it's going to be a close run thing.
Ooh, got rid of the taunt. Okay.
Yeah, the taunt
The Adrin,
was
the
scary
Nemsy.
because he had to... the taunt AoEs the whole board. Okay. I think this still loses.
What does Rodden do here right now?
You just played Death Wings on it.
Okay.
Oh, Raden. That
Yeah.
drops, that summons another Amantul.
Oh.
But he's gonna quickly jump at that and just kill him from... Oh man, Dankus Dad brought it back! I did not expect that.
That was pretty smart. I didn't think that worked on the opponent's minions, but
it
now we
cranked
know.
them up 3 times. So that was a smart play, actually. I forgot that's how the interaction works. So in the deck, it only transforms once, but in the hand, in the deck in the hand, it only transforms once. But on the board, it transforms 3 times.
Wow.
So
Okay.
it evolves you. It evolves you by 3, and then 3, and then 3 more.
Okay. Dankestad with the first win. He's got to win with
his
the
evolved
mage.
shaman.
Yep.
That looked good.
Yachtster still having paladin, priest, and shaman to come in, so I'm not sure what they expect. Maybe shaman comes out next, I would think, or priest again.
The Zermi Priest is probably good into Paladin.
Well, he's
especially if it's hand buff.
yeah. So I don't know about what I call scam rogue. So that's the excavate rogue. Or
Could be,
mind-
or could be the draw rogue with everything must go and giants. Could be one of those. And
So-
it looks like it is the rogue into the Zermi Priest, like I thought. All right.
Go.
And what are we seeing from Dad's side?
So
Looks like mechs? No, well, yeah, it looks like a mech rogue of some kind. We see 2 drone deconstructors and a blood rock shovel. Oh, okay, there's Thistle D set. So we obviously running a bit of a Velarok package in here as well.
So Yaster ended up having threw away something that probably didn't want to get back. So
He did get the clergy down, and
yep.
I don't know how Dad can actually remove that right now. So he will get at least one draw out of it, I guess.
Yeah. So Yaster's got Amathul and Stone Brew and a Sturgeon and Dreamboat in hand right now.
Yeah, so obviously you click. I don't agree with that from Yachter. I think that just clicking the Dreamboat there would have been better, even though you only buff one minion. Like you get a 3/4 on the board, and Rogue was gonna have some trouble removing that. Shooting Star is the obvious pick from this Catchamite creation. Nothing else looks good. So we'll see if he does that.
Stars
I am
alone.
curious what this deck is. I have seen a Mech Rogue deck running these first cards, and I played a little bit of it, and it was alright. But it couldn't keep up with the current metagame, so we'll have to see whether Dad can pull it off, or whether I'm even right about it.
So we got a Leroy and a Salesman that
Alright.
are in hand. So Yaster getting a little bit more value out of the Dreamboat this time around.
That's a pretty threatening board. Let's go with Pocket Sand.
Yeah.
We'll let him get rid of the Dreamboat, which is the most threatening minion. I would just swing into it with the shovel. It's gonna hurt. Oh, never mind. You can Shooting Star it. I forgot. Neat.
3-2 into the
Pairs
1-2.
down the board to just one minion. Take it out the clergy. Completely cleared off. Very nice.
Synchronize in hand for Yaster.
Starting the operation.
All right. Interesting. The 2/4 ships Kyrgyz on the board. I don't know why he did that, but I guess just to get some threats out.
Yep.
But Dad was able to pull a Dehydrate off the stick up and just completely take that down.
Trolley problem.
Trolley problem looks really good here. I don't know if you want to like discard your stuff, so Light Show is is a acceptable alternative. You're gonna get 2 of them, but don't forget trolley problems. Okay.
Don't have a trolley problem because the coin's in hand. It's not a trolley problem anymore.
I mean, discarding the coin is kind of sad. And like,
True. Oh. So
okay.
getting the ship's
Popping some
Sturgeon.
ships Kyrgyz.
Yep, and a coin, or the oil, I should say, snake oil.
Oh, that's annoying, actually.
Did you ever watch? There was a clip that that I saw on YouTube where Pocket Train kept on just cycling. He had like 20 cards or 15 cards in deck, and he just kept on cycling his the oil
Oh,
for like
that's annoying.
five turns or 8 turns in a row. It was pretty bad. So
and Dad decides to Shadow Step the creation to just generate some more value.
Void Scripture.
Oh,
Can't see Showdown right now, but even Iceberry would be okay.
Void
well
Scripture was
threatened.
picked.
Yep.
And he decides to go for the trolley problem. Just continue to dominate the board because that's how you beat the priest.
Keep their stuff off the board while you throw your stuff on the board.
That's how you do it.
Drifter in hand.
Interestingly enough, he decides to magnetize a stealth Sparkbot onto the drone deconstructor and then attack with it. Which I guess makes sense, just stealing whatever chip you can.
So Yaster's got a pretty good turn here.
It is a strong turn.
So,
Getting double Ziliax, Crimson Clergy from with a 3/7 stat line, and then Kyrgyz with a 4/7 stat line. Pretty strong. Dad pulls the Drilly kit right off the top. And there's nothing here
Nothing
in
good.
this discovery that looks good. It's kind of sad. Outfit Tailor is the best option because it lets you basically magnetize yourself onto something. And he decides to do it to the Ziliax. Dad decides to take out his Ziliax and the Clergy, which makes complete sense.
Yep. And Zach's got, or Yaster's
Um,
got Amanthul to.
And Yaster is left with a 3/5, 3/6 Kyurgens and a 4/9 Ziliax. He's going to remove the opposing Ziliax from the board, getting rid of the taunt. Not what Dad wanted to see.
Nope. We got Kangor, Stitch and Sew, and Caligos as the choices. Caligos might be okay, but there's not enough spells. Oh, you did pick Caligos. Okay. Turn in.
No, it's a free spell. It's not
Yep.
horrible. And Dad's board has been cleared off, but he does have Scorpion available. No Scorpion actually, because the really didn't die. My bad.
Scorpion now.
There it goes. Hoping to be saved by nothing. Aw. Well, what's his highest cost card? Oh, it only
3?
costs 3.
Yep.
So no. Yeah. The drum circle's 3 also. So that sucks. And that's not going to save him either.
Yachtster's got what?
I see
Leroy.
10 damage on the board. The Amanthul can copy anything, so a copy Leroy would be doing 14 extra. Like a Leroy plus copy Leroy does 14 extra, so I think
that's
does
lethal? Because you get
Is
Ziliax
it?
buffing too, maybe?
No. It's not going to be lethal. It's going to be 3 off, I think.
3 off.
Oh, wait, never mind. That's 9 damage, not 7.
Here comes
Oh,
it.
there's the other Ziliax too, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So I think this is lethal now.
Super lethal.
0. Perfect lethal. And Yachter pulls it back to a 1-1 tie. Very good.
Way to go.
The Zareen Priest has been used up. He usually is able to win at least one game from my experience. So.
Good old scam priest.
Yep.
I know I scammed my match one game away from my opponent in Hero, so with priest, but that's the way it is. All right, game 3.
will bring order.
Rogue on Paladin.
Yeah.
And I think all of these cards get thrown, except for maybe. Do you keep quick pick? Nope.
Nope.
Yeah, so this is the weird Mecha Excavate Rogue a deck that I saw one time a couple weeks ago.
So Yachtster's got.
And Yachtster's got the hand buff Paladin going on here with Drone King Instructor.
Yep.
This is the VS list, probably, or something close to it.
Yeah, he's got Magatha, Air Guitarist, Coin, Gold Planner, Sparkbot from the.
Yeah,
And then,
so he's looking for the Painter's Virtue.
Yep, he's got the Tigris in his hand too. So.
Interestingly enough, okay, that actually makes sense. Just building up a wide board right now. I usually save the coin for Virtue because I want to get the Virtue out ASAP.
Yep.
But that's not an unacceptable play. Now, Dad is kind of not able to do very much stuff. The Mimiron doesn't die here if okay, Dehydrate's good actually. I would have thought about just playing up the Mimiron here because it doesn't die to anything that Thatchster can do.
Right.
Though
Ground
I guess
Street.
that Dad doesn't know what kind of spark bot that Thatchster has, so if it was a poisonous one, it could have actually killed it.
Oh, there's Velrock. Not the best card coming out of the kid.
It's the plushie.
Yep. You gotta tear him in.
Wow, Deep Home Geo, that is the card you need. Will definitely help.
Yep.
It won't remove everything, but I think like Deconstructor can help
hoping for a
Interesting.
poison.
Cloak Field. I think you have to Divine Shield the Mimiron, right? It is a must kill target. Like, so this does pretty much do a similar thing to Geode. It forces. Oh, interesting. Okay, Dad is going greedy.
Why not? If you got it.
Yeah, I mean, it's only 9 damage on the board. He's got 20 health. It's probably fine.
There we go.
Yeah, and so Yachtster decides to play the Tarum, take out what he can on the board, leaving Dad with 10 health left. Antique Flinger is an excellent pickup off of the off the top. Rewinder is really good as well. Ooh. Oh, I did not see that Ziliax play. That was really good. Ooh. Dad really knows what he's doing. I would not have seen this.
No, neither have I. He's got to deal with 2 taunts that are not one hitters. So, but he's gaining some health back. So that's the bonus out of it.
He decides to not attack Mimiron. Mimiron doesn't have stealth up, but this makes sense, I guess. Kind of a tenuous position for Dad here.
Yep.
18 health means he can't be killed off from full from this board, but still doesn't look super great.
Comes a plushie.
I don't know. I still wonder if playing Mimiron on 3 would have just been a better play, because it would have given more value for that stuff.
Yeah.
Though I think that all of these Mimiron's gadgets will be able to be copied by Sonya, because I don't think that he's going to be able to kill Sonya.
You're gonna love the way
So this might actually be okay. Oh, never mind. The Sonya dies.
Yeah, I was just going to say,
The Mimiron dies.
to my ear.
left that up there, I don't think that would have been a good choice for Yachtster, but here we are.
And it looks like, Dad might be able to save this game. He gets rid of the big stats on the Righteous Protector, and then he can go Geode to
Flint.
remove more stuff, to remove everything else off the board pretty much. Seeing what we're getting off of the Flint,
Firm hand is
and
good.
that's not very helpful.
Is okay?
Not horrible.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I forgot it. Powered up the Velarok too. So Crazed Alchemist doesn't help do anything. But yeah, he is going to just cut that down. Left with just 4 1/1s on the board. Now 3. Now 2. What do you do here? Do you breakdance something?
I don't know. Maybe breakdance the Flint again, but I think your hands get a little bit clunky afterwards.
Hands getting a little full, yeah. So you're just gonna play Cloak Field and have a 9/6 stealth on the board. That's pretty strong. That's gonna be hard for
Muscle adrenaline.
Yasha to clear off. So he decides to draw 5 cards, 8 cards in the hand. He was quite unlucky to not get Painter's Virtue.
He's not getting
So
any.
that-
Yeah, I was just gonna say no weapon or even the.
Yeah, no weapon, no instrument attack.
Yeah.
So now Dankus Dad is gonna be able to probably just swing this right back.
Rodden.
I would be tempted to pick up Shadow Word Ruin here, just in case he gets too buffed. But Rodden's really strong too, because you can it will play out all of the stuff that Sonya copied, including that Ziliax. So that's really strong.
Might see it come down now.
No reason not
Oh.
to, I think.
We'll see in a second. Rude. So Instrument Tech is in Yachtster's hand right now, so maybe a little bit too
And
late.
Dad is going in for the kill. with his Velrock for the second time.
Berserker might be okay.
Absorbent Parasite is the obvious pick here.
Yeah.
I think.
You're right.
Yep. That's pretty threatening. Yeah. Unfortunately, he already attacked with everything, so that is you. Like I would have attacked with everything too, but playing the Velrock and attacking with that first was actually the correct play because then you know what you're going to discover first if you attack. So my opinion.
Smash everything to 2. There you
Slight
go.
inaccuracy by Dad, but I don't think it should be a huge issue. Because yeah, you just take out the Amethyst and then you kill with the Parasite and everything's dead.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, you don't even need the Parasite. He's got 10 damage on the board. Oh, I forgot about the Righteous Protector. Still. What damage do we get now? It barely matters.
-1.
Perfect.
Game 2.
Genghis Dad takes it with a 2-1 lead.
That's right. Meant to say. So game 3 is over. Going into game 4.
Dad only has his what does he have left?
He's got
Shaman?
mage left.
Oh, Mage.
Yep.
So the Mage has to beat the Hand Buff Paladin, which I don't know if it can do, and the
Shaman. Yeah.
Which it might be able to do. If it's a Nature Shaman, it should be okay. Reno Shaman is doable, but you have to draw well.
I will bring order.
You asked for it.
And I agree with bringing the Hand Buff Paladin here.
Yep.
Dad needs to look for Malfunction. Throws everything away.
Yachtster has Deconstructor, Plushie, or sorry, the Tigris.
Oh, this
Panner
is not
and
a
Eog.
Spell Mage. This is not a Spell Mage. Oh, is this the meme thing with the Magician and like the really mean Rainbow Mage?
Could be.
Could be.
I've never seen it.
Dark Moon Magician's really like I don't think you should ever run that in a main deck ever. So we'll see if I'm vindicated or not. Wait, oh, this is the Reno Rainbow Mage, I think, actually.
Okay. So we get to see a new deck. I'm a mage main myself. I love mage, but
Yeah, I think this is the Reno version of it that the VS report had. So this actually has a better shot into Hand of Paladin than Spell Mage for sure.
Oh no.
the voice is good. So Yachtster's hand is pretty clunky. We got Tarim, Jenkins, Muscleatrona, you just buffed, and then Zilliax. So
Yeah, and Dad's gonna get the max value out of this Magician.
yep. So see deckhand and came into Zach's hand or Yachtster's hand.
The Forged Muscleotron is good and enough to defeat the Dark Moon Magician. That's just gone.
Oh, there's the
There's Sif.
missing ingredient for Painter's Virtue for and Sif. Yeah, you're right.
Shooting
Dad,
Star, alright.
Dad just going
He
fast.
really needs to get that Messadoon down because I think that the only elemental ran in the deck is Fleet Skater or maybe Watercolor Artist.
The board's looking kind of
Wait,
big.
Another Magician, so it's not Reno.
Nope.
Okay.
What's this one? What's the Starlight Groove? What's that? Oh, give yourself Divine Shield.
Star
Okay.
Power makes a lot of sense here. That
Yep.
clears everything out. I think that he has to just play that now. If you wait too long, then you won't clear anything out with it, and that feels really bad too. So this is the time to play it, I think.
Both players' hands are loaded, so Dad's at 10 right now. 9.
Dad's at 10, Yachtster is at 9,
What?
and the Muscleotron didn't even get
Didn't
cleared
even
off.
take a scratch. Yep.
Yep, that's rough.
So lots of stuff gonna happen. Oh my god. The
Mage
buffs.
under pressure. The buffs are coming. Frost the Cross Stitch is really good here. Just to stall a little bit. So I would definitely consider playing that. Magician into Shooting Star into Starlight Groove is another option, just to get some extra value going. He decides to go for the Sif play with a Shooting Star. That's a really interesting move. Does clear out the board, and my guess is Plushie's just going to come down and rush that away, so that must not feel great. Oh,
Oh, 2 CLC deckhands, and yeah.
double deckhand.
So he's dead.
Oh, and Leroy. Oh, no, that's rough. Yeah, so the mage doesn't do it.
Here we are, folks. THL's most
Mage
favorite
into shot.
words in all of Hearthstone is
Game 5.
Cinco 6. Yes. Here we go. 2-2. This is for all the marbles. Yes, for all the decks if you're Hearthstone fans, which we are. Shaman going up against Mage.
Shaman into mage. And what kind of shaman are we seeing from Dad? Or from Yashster?
You asked for it.
We have, looks like, can't tell from upside down what the 7 cost meant. Oh, he's got a Reno deck, so.
That's a Reno deck. Alright. That Reno Shaman should be a win for the mage if it can't build up enough aggression because we have the inevitability of Sif. So, and this already looks way better for Dad with a Stargazing in the hand. I don't know what that draws. Probably Malfunction and Glyph and Light Show, I guess.
So Yoster's got Partner, Totem, Reno, Hex, and Watcher of the Sun right now.
And I guess you just Void Scripture here to build up your Wisdom of Norganon.
Yeah.
Or I guess you can trade into the Greedy Partner and then Fire Blast it. I think that would not be preferable. So Void Scripture it is. Star Power is probably the pick here, but no, it's Explosive Runes. I don't know what he's going to try and explode with that, but maybe it's just to build up the spell count, the spell school count. It's a fire spell.
Totem down. There's a Bouncer that came in Yoster's hand, and now he got a Zilliax as well because of the Totem. Two coming downhill. What's he bringing out? Oh, there you go. Bouncer.
Of course. Very good tempo play there, and the Explosive Runes does take out one of the Bouncers, which was very fortunate for Dad because that's really annoying to clear out right now.
Yep.
And he's hoping for a Malfunction. He gets Primordial Glyph. Close enough.
7. Yep. Another one.
And Crowd Preservation. I think I would pick Crowd Preservation here.
Yeah, I would too, I think. You're still not under threat too much. Ice Barrier might be okay too, but Cryo seems good. You can just put it on the 4/5. Yeah.
Especially since that boosts that does give him a frost spell.
Right.
So very good. Wisdom of Norganon is 1.
ETC, Dirty Rat, and the Shutter Block in hand. ETC, as people see. What do you take here? Dehydrate, Dirty Rat, and so you don't have to worry about weapons. So that was a Viper hand. Wish Upon a Star.
Wait, what just?
Holy.
What did he play? I missed what happened there. Hold on.
So Firelands Portal brought out how
Firelands Portal. I see.
Can you feel the gift of the sun?
Kind of glazed over myself. I was like, what the heck happened? How did he get the hound?
But he just played it so fast.
Yeah. Ooh, Sleet Skater. Not a lot of value out of this one right now, but.
Oh no.
No, there's no reason to Sleet Skater right now.
Yep.
It's fine.
Howdy Finn.
And you get some kind of crap.
Yep. Party animal it is.
Bestial Madness is kind of fun.
Frostbolt.
And then of course Frostbolt to.
Oh, gross. Nothing to hex.
The hex doesn't go anywhere because you can't. The magician can't target itself because it has elusive. So it just kind of didn't go anywhere. And now that
Weapons.
Messadoon is an 8/6, which is kind of fun.
Take the 1-cost one. What's he got for damage? So he's got poison, battle cry, deal 2 damage. So
He needs to get rid of that magician fast before it can hurt him too bad.
yep. Passes.
And yes, he plays the Messadoon here. That's a strong play. Gets a double Sleet Skater. Very good. Could play another Wisdom here.
And does.
Digging for Sif. Inquisitive Creation is at 5 damage. That's pretty good. And this was the list that VS said was really bad. So we'll see if it can actually win this game.
Altered Chord and... Oh, there we go.
He's never going to Hex it, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to hit at all.
Oh! Why didn't you play that?
First.
Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. Well, it doesn't matter because he was already at full anyway.
Oh, okay. Skater coming in.
Gonna freeze for a little bit of armor.
Dad playing unconsciously fast.
Needs to be worried about hand size.
Cryo. Nope. Yep, he did. Okay.
Well, he's gonna be full,
So he's going to burn a card.
and the Sif hasn't been drawn yet, so he's probably thinking, please
He's
don't
fine.
let me burn Sif. Please don't let me
He's
burn Sif.
fine. Next card, burn Sif. All right, so Sand Art Elemental just came into the hand. Do we get Shutterwalk?
My hand is too full.
Okay, he didn't burn Sif. He burned Frost Lich Cross Stitch, which is fine.
Okay.
And now Inquisitive Creation to clear out everything. Very good. Finding the final, spell school is going to be kind of hard. Elemental Companion is good because that does give an extra spell damage or a spell discount 2/3 of the time. That's really good.
Ziliax.
Twin Ziliax, perfect Twin Ziliax is here. Shutter block, so there's 4 of them.
My hand is too full.
Stargazing.
Burns the Stargazing. That must not feel great.
Looking at
It's
this.
actually pretty hard to deal with.
Yeah, I was going to say. You can armor up quite a bit because he's got so many skater boys.
Yeah, he's gonna armor up into it. Probably trying to weather a few turns of this. He does have 3 more mini Sleet Skaters left, so he can at least survive for another few turns against this thing. Though if I were in Yat's position, I would be thinking about playing Reno here, so he can only play 1 skater, and then he has to be hit by the other 3 Ziliaxes.
So I think that's the play. We'll see what Yaster does and see if it's a snap pick. Aftershock just came in hand. Another mini Shutterbox. And a Dirty Rat's coming out.
Trying to bait out
Oh,
the Sif,
there's-
but it will only get out the Sleet Skaters, which is pretty not
Don't
great
do
for
it.
Dad because
Yeah, because he can't armor up anymore. So after this turn.
and the other rat doesn't pull anything, so
Taunt is cheat. Is that not right?
yeah, taunt is cheat.
Don't need a Reno, right?
Don't need to Reno now.
Ooh, this.
Inquisitive Creation is good. It will clear out some of the Ziliaxes, not all. There's 2 with Divine Shield still, so he'd have to ping 1, Flame Geyser 1, I guess. But he has to save some of these for the Sif turn, so he has to be really careful about what burn he uses.
All right, here's 1 ping. Probably just gonna. There we go. Find a counter spell. Hey, that might
Shooting
work.
Star.
Shooting.
That might be able to save him. I don't think Counterspell will do much. Wish Upon a Star is annoying, but like that's the only thing you'd really want to counter with that. You can easily circumvent that with like a cheap spell from Shaman. So I think you pick Shooting Star here. No, Jaina's Gift, hoping for a Fireball or something. I don't know why you didn't just pick Shooting Star there and just Shooting Star the 2 rats, and then
True.
at least you are left with just a Ziliax on the board. That just seems like what I would do.
So, Wish Upon a Star.
Wish Upon a Star does come down, brings Yastra's board out of range of any removal, which is why I would have gone Shooting Star there, but hey, okay, fine. So Dad's really hoping to... He gets the spell damage +2, which probably isn't that great.
Rewind? Or if you're searching for
Rewind.
Sif, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
This is Zilly.
And
And
the
there's
Sif.
Sif.
Ziliax will be appreciated here, but it won't be enough. Like it can only clear out the rats, which is kind of sad. Flame Geyser does clear out one, and then Ziliax clears out another one, and then it's not great.
To do.
What to do? What to do?
Ziliax can... He trades into the taunt with the creation, so that takes care of one. But then I think he has to either Flame Geyser the other one. Oh, never mind. Yeah, you can do that too. That works. That is the best play.
And here comes Reno.
Looking for a standoff?
Elixir came in hand, so he might. So is Yachtster.
Do you have enough damage for the Sith turn? I don't think so.
I don't
It's
think
only
so.
at 5 spell damage, so then he has...
So he's got 10, 10 with the coins, but that's. He's only got 4 force mana left, right? So after he plays the Sif. Still, little tricky.
Digging. Okay, there's Norganon. Looking for some more
Bell?
damage. Looking for some more spell schools. I think that Fellfisher is the correct play here. It's not great, but
Just chopping them down, so.
you should be able to live. A nature bullet could actually cause him a lot of trouble. Like if it discovers lightning reflexes, then he gets like lightning bolt and then lightning bolt. That could be really annoying. But he'll have 8 health. No, he'll have 6 after these 3 minions hit, and then the hero power hits.
Oh, he's going to take him.
So
with
he has
both
to
up.
use the flame geyser. Yeah, he has to clear out something with the flame geyser. He's gonna use both. That's rough, but I think it was the only move.
Doc Holiday coming late for Yachtster.
Having to burn the early removal sucks.
Well, I guess those frogs are pretty dang cute.
Ooh, Jive Insect at this time.
I would Jive it. I would really consider it. I think Jive Insect would be good here.
2 and you get a spell. And then what do? Play Doc Holiday?
No, the Doc
It's too
Holiday
slow.
wouldn't
Yeah.
really do anything here. I think if you got Jive Insect, you play it here, I think.
Oh, he's playing Doc.
Okay. And the Azurite Vein
So it's
activates on something he didn't really want it to work on, but it's fine. Fellfisher will destroy these minions, so that's good.
so Dankus is a little bit trouble.
Dankus does look like he's in trouble. Going for the going to add some minions to the board. I don't really see how he gets out of this one. I think maybe you go Darkmoon Magician and just pray for some random stuff to happen. Because like you can go Frost Lich, Cross Stitch against the totem, and then that'll cast a 5. And then you go Snake Oil, and that costs some 2s. Oh!
Oh, wow. That's funny.
Oil. Wait. No, yeah, I agree with that. Rewind, okay.
Domino effect? Okay.
One's up.
Domino effect. Oh, man! That's
Void.
crazy.
Job done.
Oh, that filled up
It's
Doc.
not.
Oh, took it out.
He clears the board. That was pretty sweet. Is it turn the tides here? It's turned the tides, and I think that's the game.
Well played.
Yep.
There's the 11.
And Yachtster does take the game. Very, very close 3-2 series.
Double hit just cuz. There we go. F2L with the win. 3-2. Over Fruit Baskets.
F2L is one step closer to a playoff.
All right. Let's see if Yachtsters get a minute to All right, we're just in communications with Yachtster to see if he can join us through Discord, if he's got time. Meanwhile, I'm trying to set up Judo Chop and Force of Will, also playing their legacy match. Silver Conference. Okay. So Yachtster's going to try. He's playing on the laptop, so he doesn't have a headset, but see what type of quality it is. So add him here for a sec. Let's see. Hey, what's up, Yachtster?
Hello. Hello. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Perfect.
You gotta speak Canadian, though.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Fluent Canadian, joking.
Fluent Canadian
Yeah.
right here.
Congrats on the win.
Thank you. It was a tight one. Very,
Yeah.
very
yeah,
close.
that was rough. There were some pretty tight games in that series.
Yeah. I was pretty devastated when he didn't have Sif in his hand.
Yeah, unlucky with the rat, but that's how that goes.
Exactly.
You pulled it out. You did pull it out. I love Reno Shaman for that. Like it can be very aggressive. Like I think that people forget about that with like Reno Shaman. Even when you Viper the weapon, there's still a whole lot of extra play you have after that. So that's nice.
Yeah, it feels like an arena deck, but arena decks are fun, so
Yep.
Yeah, we get a chance to see you flex in there with a 7-3 result in the arena. So
no, did it show that?
it did.
Yeah. I saw it just as we were beginning.
Just
the,
before we
stream.
started. Yeah, it was pretty funny.
Oh, it was a pretty tragic ending, I'll be honest. I thought it was gonna go further.
Oh.
But so yeah, do you want to go over your planned bands? Were you surprised at Dankestad's lineup this week?
I mean, I'll be honest, I haven't played a ton of ranked recently, so I don't know if those are normal decks, but I was definitely not expecting to see the evolved shaman and
Yeah, he definitely had some cool picks, some cool decks in his lineup. Evolve Shaman is definitely not meta, so that was
Yeah.
really cool to see, and it worked. So
yeah, I was impressed. I mean, I'm obviously I don't want to lose, but I'm never too mad losing this stuff. Like that.
yeah. I wouldn't feel mad. I wouldn't feel mad losing to that.
The play that he had when he turned your taunt into a rag was interesting. I would have never.
Yeah, that was a pretty cool lethal. That too. Yeah, he played super well, I think. The rogue game was I was
Scammed.
wasn't
You got scammed.
expecting that. Yeah, I was like, oh, he has all of these guards in the top 10, but again, he played it well, so
Yeah.
I can't be too mad.
As he should at 515 PR, right? So
Oh yeah, yeah.
any favorite? Were you expecting your Warlock to get banned. Everybody's seeing
I
Paladin, but it all depends on what Dankist brought. So
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of people seem to like banning Paladin, but I think Warlock is like the strongest deck right now from my experience. So I was a little sad to see it go, but not overly surprised. I was
Yeah.
more surprised when he didn't have Warlock, and I didn't have to think about banning it.
Oh yeah.
But
Warlock and Paladin are the kings of the meta right now. So
yeah,
um, yeah,
but he's a more honorable man. He played more fun decks than Warlock.
yeah. I don't know. I find Insanity Warlock to be pretty fun.
That's true. It's fun to be the one playing it. That's for
True,
sure.
true.
Not the most fun to play against. Well,
Well,
thank you
yeah,
guys for
good
having
win.
me. Yeah, thank you.
a cat that's a little bit made a mess, so I had to go clean that up.
Oh well.
But
Lots of cat troubles this series,
oh
it
yeah,
seems like.
it is. Yeah, but again, congrats. Thanks for joining the stream, and thanks for beating up on Dank's dad, who now has to come back in here and cast.
Thank
after
you. Thanks
took
for
his
having me.
lumps. All right, buddy. Take care.
Have a good one.
You too. Okay, just to see if
Okay.
Dankus is available.
And our Judo Chop and Force of Will ready.
Yeah, they're pretty much getting set, so I'm gonna flip the. There
Let
he
me
is.
make
Oh,
sure that I
he
know
already
what's going
left.
on
I was gonna
here.
come in at the end and say hi.
Oh, he cursed.
Hi.
He cursed you up and down. It was crazy. We had to bleep out the stream for a minute.
Oh man.
Yeah, it was really sad.
I'm torn. I mean, it really does go to show that the only game I won was, or one of the only games I won was the one where my cat took the controls.
Oh, well.
In case you were wondering about 3-drop pass on turn 9.
Oh. Oh, I was wondering. I thought that was just you giving up.
No,
But
oh
then-
no.
But then you pulled it back anyway. It was so crazy.
Yeah, Hearthstone, it certainly happened to Yoxter and I for a couple games, and
Yeah, you guys were playing pretty fast. We didn't mention that during the quick interview we had with Yoster just a second ago, but it seemed like it was almost autopilot for you guys, except for a couple plays. But anywho, so Force of Will and his team.
Judo Chop.
Yeah, Judo Chop, of course. So Force of Will bringing his Paladin Priest Rogue Warlock up against Judo Chop's DK Mage Paladin Warrior. So if you guys want to, I got the ban. So if you guys want to kind of quickly think what they should ban, good to hear.
Oh, ban the Paladin, ban the Warlock always. I don't know. Like, those decks are always as I say, they rule the meta. So
I'll predict double Paladin. Why not?
yeah, I think that let me see here. Paladin, Priest, Rogue. I think that Force of Will probably ban the Paladin, and Judo Chop will probably ban the I think that Judo Chop will probably ban the Paladin as well, because I don't think his lineup matches as well into the Paladin as it does the Warlock. Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay.
I think double Paladin ban on both sides.
Turns out that Force of Will has banned Judo Chop's Paladin, and Judo Chop came in with a Warlock ban.
Okay.
Well, he's got it. Or, well, no.
I had it and then I lost it, I guess.
Yeah.
It was there for a flash moment, and then we're good.
Yep, and I will be spectating Judo Chop.
Okay. Tell the players they can
So-
start. So for viewers out there, Judo Chop's going to be at the bottom of the screen first to spectate for Dad and myself. And Forza will be at the top. We made a comment there to Yachtster during your game. I think it was where you turned one of his minions that was a taunt into a into a rag. That was I didn't think that happened or could happen. So that was a good play, Tank.
Yeah, there were some interesting things that happened in all of those games.
Yeah, I really liked your lineup. It's a fun lineup.
Yeah, I mean, I think that with that mage, the idea is that you want to be playing into hand buff paladin. It's just that in some percentage of the games, they have Leroy, deckhand in their opening hand or close to it, have all the buffs on curve, and can
Yeah.
kill you on turn 7. But,
Yeah,
you
there's just
know,
nothing you can do. I don't know how. Oh, I guess the mage wins with Sleet Skaters, I guess.
yeah, Sleet Skater is really, really strong at shoring up the mid game, and especially after the nerf to Shroomskavate, it becomes very difficult for the paladin as the game hits the late stages.
Right.
But you know, Youngster played the winning line and was able to find the way through, and really, you know, can't fault someone for that.
Yeah.
Yes, both played great. It was nice to watch.
Really entertaining series. I really
Exactly.
like casting it.
Yeah, and it's a lot of fun. And you know, as the person who is here as the loser, not many people get this opportunity to come on afterwards. So
It's true. You really exclusive.
But an all-star caster, that's what I must say. So there you go.
and that's the real victory, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay, just waiting for eyeballs. So
We agonizing.
yeah, we're just doing battle with a friend to see Judo Chop's stuff changing.
All right, here we go.
Do we have eyeballs? We do. So yeah, Judo Chop at the bottom, folks. If he doesn't have a spectate on it.
I can't spectate Judo Chop. It's kind of sad. I can spectate Force of Will though, so I'll do that instead.
All right, so we got Gift Wrap, Whelp, and Zarimi. So already things are looking pretty good for Force of Will. I think those
The
are
Warrior matchup is a bit hard if the Priest doesn't manage to blow out early with Drifters. So
yeah.
it is a really promising start. I will say that.
Yeah.
Why can I not see what's going on here? Did they already?
Oh, Judo Chop has just turned on Spectate, and over there we see. Oh, interesting. That is not the Ziliax I would have expected. That was an 8 up there. All right. Gift Wrap Whelp comes down. It's the buff. And, well, suddenly this hand looks a lot tougher for Force of Will. Oh, that's a part scrapper. Wait a moment.
There's no Ziliax in Judo's hand. He must have thrown it away.
Yep. It looks like he might be playing
Standard Arena Warrior, I think.
Yeah, well, I don't think though that it's the Battle Cry Ziliax this time though, the duplicate one.
It's probably it's probably the Unkilliax.
Yes, that is the one.
For the record, Ron
Judo
Mexico
decides
hates that.
to blow up the gift route. Well, he gets coins. That's really nice. 2 more coins. You never argue with coins.
No, and for this deck especially, coins are so good.
If you can get his brand down on 5, which he doesn't have yet, and
that Reno
nice
card's
Reno.
pretty good too.
Force of Will plays a naked Celestial Projectionist, which must not feel that great.
Yeah, but the way this hand has gone after the start, these have not been the draws that Force of Will would like to see. Maybe something.
I thought that Judo was going to overdraw, but he's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
ETC is good. I wonder if he's gonna try and like I would think about coining out Burrow Buster next turn, just to keep the hand size under control.
Yeah, I think Burrow Buster could be reasonable. If Judo picks up an armor card, could maybe
armor
just
and
do
just
something
Part
with
Scrapper
parts.
could be good. That's not an armor card.
No. It's just a question of what's more valuable here, these coins or the part scrapper. And I think at this phase of the game, I would be inclined to say, well, can't really
Well, I
do
mean, if
either.
you go Part Scrapper, like if you go Hero Power into Part Scrapper, you can still coin the Burrow Buster out, but like then you might as well not have played it at all. So
Yeah. And notably on Part Scrapper, that charge holds. So it doesn't have to be used in the same turn.
yeah, looks like I would pick, and I would have picked Rat there, but Judo goes for Fizzle. That's interesting. What are you fizzling?
Job's done.
Well, there go the coins. And
He's gonna fizzle.
well,
He's gonna
Reno,
fizzle.
Reno
He's gonna fizzle the Reno and the Burrow Buster. I guess that's good. Oh, and the Boom. That's actually an all right fizzle turn. Actually, I think.
Yeah, all good things to hit. So Magatha.
This could be easily cleanly answered with Burrow Buster. So Judo Chop must be feeling pretty good about that. Oh, he gets a scale replica.
Yeah. Oh,
There's Yogg. Never
Yeah.
argue with Yogg.
no, Yogg's a good clear, and at this point, I think Judo needs to be most concerned with keeping the board clear and making Ziliax as expensive as possible.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
he's doing just that.
Uh-oh. It's Priestin time.
Is it
Could
Clay
see this-
Matriarch?
We could see this pip come down here with the clergy, but instead, Force of Will decides to hold back the pip.
Everyone, stay in sync.
It is not Zaku, that's right.
Keeping a moderately threatening board. Definitely want to not give Judo too much to clear off, but just enough.
Yeah. Goes for the Drifter there.
3-cost Drifter doesn't feel great, but it's
It's on the
just
board.
threatening enough.
Yep.
And this is gonna be really hard to clear up because like Blade Storm won't be able to clear up anything at all except for the Drifter.
Yeah, it's a pretty awkward point.
Yeah,
for
this is a
Warrior,
pretty awkward board to clear up.
But Bellowing Flames.
Bellowing
from Zero
Flames looks
Mana
really good.
seems like a nice find, and at the very least can maybe deal with the 1/3.
I would actually use Bellowing Flames on the 3/4, and then attack into the Thirsty Drifter with the ETC, and then Blade Storm the rest, and that should clear up most of it actually.
Yeah, I think that comes up just a little.
It'll
Yeah.
probably like leave the Whelp Wrangler alive or something. We'll see what he does.
Yeah, I think Blade Storm first always cleared with this line, but well, at least
That's all right.
At least the
It'll clear up all the important stuff. Yeah.
At the very least, he will be surviving another turn.
So just the Dreamboat left. Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah. Now, one thing that is notable is that we have our caster vision, and we can see that there is not an answer to this Amanthul over there in Judo Chop's hand. It does just get to.
He's got Ignis. He could pick up a poison runic short sword or something off it.
He could, but if it needs poison and battle cry probably to get the clear.
And I guess we're not playing Amanthul in this turn.
No, looks like we will instead see some dragons come down to get this Zarimi
Copy some
going.
dragons. That makes sense to me.
And
I would consider doing a poison death rattle runic short sword if I were Judo, just to keep this board under control.
Interesting. I wonder why Force Will is holding these dragons back.
Yeah, this would be the time to go all in. It's like it's turn 7. It's just before the Reno can come down, the Ziliax can't come down. Like this is the time to go all in on your stuff.
I must plan.
Judo
carefully.
probably thinking about going for the Ignis here. Like I don't think he's really got other moves to make. Because like this turn, no. I don't know why you did that. That seems like a really bad move.
Well, I think it might be just clearing hand space, but I agree. It probably was not the most fantastic line.
Yeah, but like he does have a turn 8 play and a turn 9 play, so like it's not the worst thing unless he dies this turn to Zarimi. We'll see that.
Well, I will say though, this Amanthul still is looking really strong in this spot, especially if the Ziliax is the choice.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Like maybe Force of Will was saving the Amanthul for the Ziliax he knew was gonna come down. Because like yeah, if Judo plays a Ziliax here, he's just completely screwed because the Ziliax is removed.
Yep. We're going to see the go for the double Ziliax here, so it looks like Force of Will is trying to set up this swing turn here with finishing all the dragons.
Just a big OTK.
Yeah. But Reno will have something to say about that.
Well, he can't... He's going to have to find like a Sanitize. Oh, Armor Vendor is good.
Well, Ziliax is here.
Ziliax... Yeah, I see...
Eat this 5/7.
14 damage on the board. You clear out the Dreamboat, I guess. I don't like this line of play too much, but it's probably the best he's got, and he's gonna just kill it with Amanthul, and then Reno can come down and clear out the rest of the board. So that's an alright line.
Yeah.
It does mean that the Inventor Boom is only going to resurrect the Burbuster, which is not great.
Wait a minute. Is
is it a...
It's not. I don't think this is lethal, but he's gonna spend these Zilii.
It's gonna be 5/5/3/5, which is 18. Oh no copy on that. He's just gonna take out the Ziliax. Yeah. She'll be at. This is not too bad for Judo. Judo is gonna be at like 11, I think, after this is all done.
Halveria is a nice pickup, almost like a Ziliax in a sense. Probably will.
But there's no rush minions. On this side.
No minions yet, but later in the game with Zarimi, it can represent a lot of damage.
It's +1, yeah, that's true. Okay. 13. Ooh, Badlands Brawler. That's a fantastic pickup. I would definitely play that. And maybe Dirty Rat in a Brawler. Just to
I mean, for one minion, that doesn't seem super worth it. I just think Reno is so free here.
So many options.
But we'll see. If the response then is Clay Matriarch, but we're going to see the Dirty Rat line. Gets the Halveria.
Pulls the Halveria. That must feel really good.
So here's the thing. If we see a cheap dragon come off the top here, or if... I think this is a guaranteed lethal for Force of Will. If they execute, because they can do their minions plus Zarimi, then get the Ziliax down and get the lethal afterwards. So, because this Zarimi will be on after Chirurgeon, Projectionist, Chirurgeon, and then Zarimi, and that is looks like 13. So,
starting the operation.
As long as this line is spotted,
Starting the operation.
Force of Will's going to take game 1. I don't think he sees the lethal, though.
Well, he's got time.
No, well, no more mana, though.
Problem.
That is the main issue. This Reno is going to feel terrible going.
My range is not found in size.
All right.
Okay.
Well, looking for a standoff?
So Reno comes down,
Against me.
and boom, there go the minions.
Bye minions.
A little awkward here. See the Drifter come down.
Little thirsty.
I think there was something to be said there for just playing nothing at all, but
You feel kind of bad? I guess not. I don't know. For me, I always feel compelled to have to play something on the board because. But that's just me.
Looking at this with Zarimi, I think that was another lethal if he just held it back.
Gotcha.
Because he could have played it the next turn, Zarimi, Drifter, Projectionist,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Drifter, Ziliax, and then had that lethal on the crackback. But
Here we are.
yeah, will we see another chance to get there?
Picking, what was it? Reinforced plating. Okay.
Yes. So
So
One dose solves any problem.
I think this should be good enough here. We have 3-3, or 3-3, 4-3, 7.
Because you can't put the Ziliax down, or you could have put the Ziliax down first.
No, so the way that this math works, he needs to do it in this order, and he will not get there.
So
Maybe
5.
just a little bit short. Wait, no, Ziliax comes down. Or no, we have to play Salesman here. Not the Ziliax itself. And then there it is. All right, no, this is looking good here. We got 3, 3, 4, and 7. But holds the Ziliax. Wait. Oh no. One off lethal. He had it.
Oh goodness.
He just
Okay.
didn't. He just forgot to play it.
Because he had 1 mana left to throw it on the board.
Yep.
Hmm.
Just a tough one, but I don't think there's really a path to victory now for Force of Will. Could see one of these minions trade, try to find something, but
Just shipping it face anyway, and down to 1. So what does he draw? He's got 8. Can he draw any cards? No, because there's nothing.
no cards. Just has to heal the face and hope, but doesn't even heal.
That disgusted with himself. He said, heck with it. I ain't healing. So Judo's got what choice here?
Could go for Yogg Saron. Could do a
Boom,
Could
boom,
do
boom, boom.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways to handle this situation, and not many of them end well for Force of Will.
You don't feel particularly safe for Judo Chop because you get 1 health, but not anymore.
Oh, if I were Judo Chop, I would feel safer than I've ever felt in my life.
I ain't dead, so
Fast here.
There's a second Reno hiding out in that snapshot too.
oh yes, that's right. Oh, and then you get an Ox.
Yep.
Not the
Well.
THL Liquid Ox, but just yes, that's right, Ox.
Regular old Ox. All right. Now, oh,
Ooh,
Hearthstone Brew. Is it good enough?
Druid. Do you have anything to play? Naturalize.
And the Spellstone. Spellstone's pretty good here.
It is, yeah. Is it at 6? Oh, it's at 2. Okay. Still, you can take out that 4/2. Need some armor.
One.
Wonder if. Yeah, he only had 2. Okay, I was just thinking that the spellstone was 3 for some reason. Probably would have been better to take out the Drake because it would have stopped the heal for judo chop. But anyway,
Yeah, I think at this point, I can say personally, I am not really sure what can be done on Force of Will's side to win the game. This Tog Druid is not the one you want to see.
well, you
You're
could
playing
you could Selena as Lena. See, get a Yogg, start the train going.
Fast here.
Yeah.
Could even snapshot for that matter. If he gets the snapshot, anyway, it's just a long
yeah.
shot.
But hey, you never know. I think we've seen a lot of games on this stream go in a surprising way, so
Yes.
who says this one can't?
That's right. Thank you for the entertainment, you and Yoster earlier on. So there you go.
Well, I think it's Malfurion time. Get your own hero card going.
That's right. Do the pestilent. Throw some either poisonous creatures or some taunts. And obviously the hated card back then was Spreading Plague. So
So one interaction that may come up that's interesting is how Reno is coded to check your deck for duplicates.
okay.
So is that a property of the player or is it a property of their deck? Because if Togwaggle had swapped the decks, which one still has the property of being unique? Question of the day.
Anybody in chat can help answer that?
Anybody playing the new Reno cards in their Tog Druid?
Please hit us up. We'd love to hear from you. Okay. So Force of Will gets a big snapshot of what Judo Chop has in store. Kind of pretty helpful.
Right.
Oh, there
TNT.
goes the weapon.
Yep. But the Ox still gets to come down, and that one can be pretty good in the face of all of this.
Yeah.
There also is a Force of Will's own boombox.
Yep.
Full degenerate mode. I love it.
Priest turn warrior. Say what? Oh my god.
Immediate TNT. Buy Yogg.
Oh, and
Immediate TNT. Buy Sanitize.
Wow. Okay. Does an ox come down here? Or does he okay. Fizzle. Fizzle me dizzle.
Make sure to get that value, and I think Dr. Boom has to be looking pretty good here, perhaps.
Yes, this is still game 1, folks. Brand can't work. Oh, yes, it can. Oh, this is on the board. What am I talking about? You go Yeah,
Grommash. Is this a lethal? Sometimes. Could a hero powered his own Grom to see?
I was gonna say.
It's lethal half the time.
What's the saying? It's
60% of the time, every time.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
There we go. That's what I was trying to say.
It was lethal.
Oh my
Come on.
goodness.
Oh, and mills the TNT. Oh no, we are too big brain here. It is.
We are working it out and doing the Hearthstone averages.
I like sanitize into Ox. Just hit him. So this is also a priest. So priest is gonna have some different Ox options. Huh.
Okay.
Very Oh. Oh, the Force of Will's got it. Gets the clear. Yogg says peace.
I did my job.
And-
I'm out of here. Wow. So did the Ox come out? Yeah, it did for Judo.
Job's done.
Oh, here comes Tyrion.
Tyrion! Oh,
That's a
no!
bad one. Ochi mama.
Alrighty. Let's see the Ox. I want to see what 8th priest has.
Let's do it.
Get lots of 5/5 Elises. Come on.
Rip it. Let's go, Force Will.
Oligarn.
Kogarn, yeah.
That's a. Oh, and there's the Elise.
Do it. Okay.
So Tyrion is
Absorbed,
going bye-bye.
which is good news for Judo Chop. Mm.
The Titan's blade shall never die. Stretch is almost over.
Wind Fury. 8 drops.
Do it. Big, thick. Great mace.
So if I were a betting man here, I would expect to see the Reno come down. But Hero Power would ensure lethal next turn, but Judo does not spot it. Reno cleans up things, and what 8 do we see? Son of Hody.
Summons us.
Oh man, dodging these TNTs. And we know that there's a 50-50 for Judo to hit a TNT themselves. So it's getting spicy here. Anything can happen.
Well, we have a Tyrion.
So here we go. If this hits the TNT and the TNT takes out Dr. Boom, I think Force of Will's in an okay spot.
Getting a little light on colors
Wait.
here.
It missed, but there goes Bran.
Bye-bye, Bran.
And here comes Dr. Boom, but
Just
we'll see
one
if it's
set.
lethal. It's lethal sometimes. Nope, not this time. It is lethal though. How unfortunate. They have to both hit the Tyrion.
Oh.
Okay, we're gonna see a bit of a flex. There's a hero power there, but and that's that.
That is game one.
So after a few missed lethals and lots of twists and turns, we end up with Judo Chop in the firm 1-0 lead.
Right. Chop with what do we got? So we got Death Knight and Mage left. We are playing Conquest rules, so
Yep.
Right. What do you think Force of Will brings out now? Still Priest, Paladin. I mean, Paladin's there.
I think we'll just see the priest run it back. I think that is certainly one of the decks that you can play, and it is certainly a good one. Priest is incredible when it draws the cards.
Almost pulled it out with the Azalina pull. All right, get See you in a second here. Rogue.
Oh boy, interesting switch. And Death
You
Knight
will
comes
know
out.
endless torment.
Looks like it is a pretty standard rainbow.
Yep. The old C&E. And rogue is just your your generic mining rogue?
No, we are combo rogue. And
Combo.
there's the Gaslight Gatekeeper. Wow.
Okay.
Off to the races.
I've never seen this deck, so
So this was nerfed with Gaslight Gatekeeper's change. But the goal of this deck, Saku, is to simply fill your hand with stuff, Gaslight Gatekeeper, draw all the cards, and play a bunch of Everything Must Goes and Playhouse Giants. It's very, very fair and honest.
okay.
Quick
Sure.
pick, okay. So what we're gonna see, right, is we'll see next turn this quick pick into this Gaslight Gatekeeper, and then the magic happens. You could also see the dubious purchase, but I think we will, well, maybe now with this Ma and Pa, but this Everything Must Go line is looking good.
Prep. What are you
Prep
prepping?
purchase, maybe? Well, we'll see this draw first. Mic drop. Will be a dubious purchase.
Oh.
Second, Everything Must Go. Another quick pick. Playhouse Giant. So it looks like next turn will be the pop off. And while this Ma and Pa looks a little threatening, it's really not accomplishing a whole lot here for Judo.
Okay.
Just getting this health is not what the Death Knight needs. They need to find a way to answer this board, and Reds of Despair is the best bet so far.
A lot of people did not like that card when it came out, but
Card's busted. It's so good.
I hate it when it's played against me, but when I play it, it's fine.
Exactly. That's the spirit. All right.
You know, the atypical. Okay.
So we'll see the first draw. And now it's time to play the lottery.
Is someone there?
Looks like we got some hits.
There.
Let's go.
Gear shift. From the scrap heap. Pit stop. Mic drop. Breakdance. Projectionist. Everything Must Go. Playhouse Giant. So you'll see here this Everything Must Go and Playhouse Giant will come down. And then this breakdance allows for the removal of the Ma and Pa. You combo those two.
Do it.
Pretty disgusting combination.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, are we spinning again? What is happening? Might be a missed input there, perhaps.
Okay.
So we'll see the Playhouse Giant pop off next turn, maybe. But in the short term, Rogue is on the board, and the cool stuff is happening.
Crop rotation. Threads coming out. But it seems like
You could use a trim. You could use a trim.
would threads would have done that.
Looks like it would have. But, well,
Oh.
it's giant in time.
We have bookend giants.
We've created a temporal anomaly.
And these giants are, as you could see, mechs. So, putting stealth on them is, in fact, something that you get to do.
Nice.
Like I said, very honest deck. Honest is the word I would use to describe what's happening.
Some
And
honest play.
perhaps we'll see the last giant. Nope, holding it back for
Some more
later date.
shenanigans. There you go. Maybe a pit stop wouldn't help any, but okay. Bride coming down.
Okay. Are there any more tricks up this rogue sleeves?
Gatekeeper again.
Surprised we wouldn't see the Playhouse Giant first, but
Is someone there?
it is
Oh,
coming
nobody
back. You can
there.
tell from the green. Step. Shadow Step's a good one.
Oh, there you go. Scrap heap again.
This is disgusting. There are a lot of Playhouse Giants that can come down here with Projectionist and Shadow Step. But we'll see this Scrap Heap first. Maybe get something helpful.
Poisonous taunt and what's the other one? Divine shield.
Yeah, and that's a good one.
Bit
All
of
right,
booping.
will he be able to play them all in time?
Interesting. Negative on that
looks like-
particular. Yep. Hematurge. Warp explosion seems not good because you don't have any corpses. What do you got? What do you got that's able to deal with that?
Well, Explosion seems pretty
My
reasonable
certainty is
here.
gone.
Fistful is nice. But Acolyte of Death, this toy snatching guy's coming down, will stabilize. And that is a Reno over there, Saku. I know we haven't pointed it out, but this isn't your everyday version of
Death Knight.
Rainbow Death Knight.
That is true. Just for some reason in my mind, I thought it was still Warrior, so that's why I thought, oh, Reno's there. It's fine.
Yeah, but no, Arthas is sneaky. Alright. And this will clear up the board. And now if we see all the giants come down here, just maybe this can turn the tide for Force of Will.
Anomaly.
Here we go.
We've created
4
a
8/8s on the
temporal
board, I'm
anomaly.
calculating. Is that right?
Yeah, there will be, and change. It's not done by any means. This turn is still going.
What? Other way. Okay. Wants to keep it?
Gear shift again. Unholy Plague. Uh-oh. Bark Bot and Pit Stop.
Feels good.
Okay.
There's the Primus. That's a pretty good top deck.
The runes decide your fate. Remnants of
No, I think
Hitless.
I think though that at this point it looks like we might have seen the stabilization happen over there on the other side.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Limited quantity.
So what are the odds that this random spell could really do some griefing?
Mm,
The fracking.
looking for a stand-up.
Reno is gonna
Reno's
say,
coming down
no,
and
no,
saying
no.
the finger wag is coming out.
Unholy, symbol of death.
Stitch Giant, Dead Air, Army of Dead. What do you pick here?
I think that Dead Air seems pretty nice for some free tempo. Stitch Giant's also free. Nothing really to complain about
Yeah.
for Judo.
And
So, dubious purchase comes up. That is something. Pit stop is out of mechs. Yeah, I don't
This
think
is it?
there is. Yeah, I don't think there's really any gas left unless there is some sort of Hearthstone brew floating around.
they only have 4 cards left. I'm trying to remember what was left. Okay, so both of those suck.
Never trust a pirate.
It's a symbol of life.
So what's a better hero icon right now? So you got Reno or you got the Headless? Reno's still king, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Headless is pretty nice in the short term to take out a minion. But No Muncher almost closes it out.
You look tasty.
If Primus finds a lethal, maybe. We're
Let's
gonna
see.
see Judo attempt it. We will. And the Primus does not find
of
it.
the bitter.
Refresh 2 mana crystals. Doesn't do anything.
Yep, we'll see Northern Navigation.
Fast here.
Grab that climactic. Yeah, that makes sense. And it looks like this game is.
Oh.
Good.
Very savvy.
There he is, finding lethal.
Yes, in an honorable way.
All right. So Judo chop up 2-0. So he has his mage left to power through a pretty strong lineup, really, with Paladin, Priest, and Rogue.
Yeah. So the final deck for Judo coming up. But what will Force of Will come back going into a mage? I see Priest. Nope. Paladin.
Paladin,
Bounty
it
on
is.
your head.
Oh. All right. Good start. Drone Deconstructor on 1 is what Force of Will is looking
yeah.
for. Could turn things around, and welcome back, guys.
Yep. Hopefully no one missed me too much.
We did.
All right.
Dankus Dad was
Rainbow
hard carrying me.
Rainbow Mage on Judo Chop side, and I think I saw the oh, it's a Paladin deck. Okay.
Yeah, I think
It's
it.
a can buff Paladin.
If I had to guess, I think Judo Chop is all Reno.
All Reno. This could, yeah. It looks like I agree with that. I see Yogg.
Yeah,
That's
and
a
the
Reno.
Death Knight last game was Reno as well, which is
Did it win? Did he win with that?
it did win.
Yeah, it looked like it. I was spectating. It looked like, but then I went off. But he was able to clear out the big board with the Reno, and then I think that was game over from there.
Oh yes.
Boys are much more fun to breed.
Did he win game 1?
Yes. So this is the decisive game. If Judo
Yeah,
Chop
if he
wins,
can-
then this would close it
He
out.
can pull it out. Yeah.
So Heat Wave's a pretty good way to
Heat Wave
ensure
is
that.
That's a pretty solid top deck. I would definitely play it now when it's got the extra face damage on it.
Yep. And
It's a
it's
pretty obvious play in my opinion. I don't think there's any reason to hold it back.
absolutely not. You have the 1-drop to curve out with as well. Beautiful.
It looks good. Does Force of Will have a Virtue coming down?
Yes, indeed. Painter's
There it
Virtue is right here, buffing this handful of minions. All 1-drops and 2-drops.
All right.
Looks good.
There's
Oh.
Sif.
Well, finding Sif on time is pretty important for Mage, and Judo is checking all the boxes here, so...
Yeah, I really like having the Watch of the Sun also. To get the Holy Spell. It's really good. Like, I think he doesn't want to use the coin here and just coin out Puzzle Master Khadgar next turn, because like that's a really strong play on curve.
Oh, definitely. And
So
These
none
are
of these
all-
look great.
I mean,
Buy one
these
get
are
one freeze is good, I guess.
yeah, they're all reasonable, but I think just taking the buy one get one freeze to hold and dropping the Watcher seems pretty solid.
Yes, I agree with that play.
And it looks like Judo Chop may agree.
Yep, he picked it up. And
Now it's a question: will we see the Watcher come down? Will we see a Forge? Will we
do we
see
try
something
and
else
trade
entirely?
snake oil? He forges the Watcher. I think I agree with that. You having some healing is not bad here.
Yeah, I think it all
Though
depends.
I mean, having board presence is also nice.
Yeah, I think I would like having the 2/3 out to contest or bait out a rusher, but now it's
I smell gold in their water.
The big
Okay.
minions are coming down.
and Charge Minion takes a trade. And now that Khadgar looks a little bit less secure.
Khadgar a little hard to use here. I agree. It might be the best play anyway, just because like there's no way to clear the board anyway.
Yeah.
So you might as well just like hope. Okay.
I like this line though, starting here and then having this
Well,
buy
that's
one
not
get one
fun.
freeze into the yeah. Oh, that could be a
Maybe
Sif
you buy one
later.
get one freeze the gold panner.
Yeah,
So that you
and
can draw a
this-
card.
Yep, draw a card, stall out, very solid.
And there's a Sleet Skater. That must feel really good.
Yep, very nice to
These
have.
minions. And that Judo Top's probably happy with that play, even though it does give Force of Will more minions because he doesn't have to worry about responding to the board too bad. He can play Puzzle Master Khadgar and feel not too horrible about it.
Well, if it doesn't hit, it is pretty horrible. But Force of Will takes a trade there, which gives Judo Chop just a little bit of a break. Might be
Yes,
might be enough help to make this Khadgar not.
I think I
feel
play
like,
Khadgar here.
Not feel like instant death.
We are seeing 3, 4, 17 damage on the board, so that's kind of scary actually.
Yeah, could gain 10 armor, freeze 2, or just rip the Khadgar.
I would risk the Khadgar here. I think like even if it gives you mirror image, like that's really good. Like it's not there's only a few things that would actually pull here. I think mirror image, blizzard, and flame strike are the things that would one of those things.
Yeah.
And there's mirror image. Okay.
And quite frankly, there's no way the Paladin will be showing 11 out of hand on turn 7. So, we will see if Judo Chop can survive with only 17 on board.
Force of Will does get. Oh, this is a Force of Will is setting up a big hand buff turn next turn with the forging the bot and the Painter's Virtue swing.
Yeah, I think I would like to see the Protector come down here as well, and these other minions go face. Oh, not
Judo
face.
might be thinking about saving the coin for a Yogg on 8. That way he only has to live this for this one turn, which I think he can do with some Sleet Skaters.
Yeah. There's also this alongside the buy one get one freeze that is pretty powerful. Sleet Skater.
Oh, like if you freeze the Righteous Protector, then that will give you a whole lot of extra hits. That I like this line of play better than what I was initially proposing for sure. Maybe you forge tears here, and then trade the snake oil.
Well, just find a.
Oh no, glyph. Glyph's good. I like glyph.
Glyph is nice. Soul freeze is pretty
Ooh,
good.
soul freeze, and and he's on a cheap buy one get one freeze as well, which can be used to double up a Sif when he's ready to do the OTK. But he's going to go for the immediate soul freeze instead to freeze some of this board. Take a little damage.
And what's in the box?
He's locked it down, and there's Flame Strike to do a big clear. That must feel real good.
Oh, I bet. But right now, these are some big minions in hand over on.
Well, he's gonna have to get through that Divine Shield taunt.
I feel like it won't be a big problem. I have a feeling that these minions are.
Oh, there's the plushie. Judo Chop's thinking, okay, I have a Pranaki Yogg here.
You could see a big 16/16 mech come down. Nope, just a big instrument tech will be
Probably trying to bait out some removal before the real big mech comes down.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Unkiliax. I think that's a better play than Yogg. But is he gonna Yogg?
Yeah, I like Yogg in taking the 7/6. Seems pretty reasonable.
That seems pretty reasonable. I agree. Yeah.
Get to take out the two biggest minions. Also get the heal. Not bad.
Ooh, he gets Elemental Inspiration off the Yogg.
Yeah, pretty average.
That's decent.
Yeah, Blizzard's all right too.
Freezing everything out.
What the heck just happened?
This Wisdom Ball is really saving Judo's bacon there.
Yeah.
I turned my head and I didn't see any minions, and then.
Well, we'll see the Yogg take Yogg, the classic.
Yep.
But will the Yogg survive? Bait and switch.
That's the question.
Rack 'em and deck 'em. Wait, there is a mech. Hold on. Oh, not on the board.
Not on the board.
Uh-oh. Oh, Jive Insect. Oh, no.
Hex?
Oh!
Wait
he
just a moment.
Oh, that's hilarious. He
Round
gave
2.
Judo a Ragnaros. Oh, that's too good.
Oh, boy.
Two Yoggs on Force of Will's side and a Rag on Judo's side. This should be fun.
Yeah, Blizzard is also good and deals with this. Sleet Skater does as well with the hero power.
Skater hero power does look good. It's kind of annoying that the Ragnaros will probably just kill off the frozen Yogg, but it's fine.
I mean, hey, I wouldn't be complaining. Hey.
Ice Barrier never hurts.
Yeah, and
now
Leroy,
it looks
finally.
like Judo Top has taken back control of the game. 45 health, and an Ice Barrier on in the secret side. Muscleotron coming down with a 7/9 body.
Yeah.
pretty decent.
Yes.
Force of Will has 8 cards left, so he's got plenty of gas left to drag this out. But I think that all of the armor gain on Judo Chop side should be able to keep him alive through all of it. So.
A little bit. There is the chance that Force of Will just gets a minion with stealth that is arbitrarily large enough to not die.
Oh, that's true.
And I think that is.
Maybe you go. Maybe he goes. Maybe Judo should think about going Blizzard here so that he can have another one in the projection orb ready.
Yeah, I think that's a reasonable call. But we'll just have to see what's up there. And of course, there's the Reno.
There's Reno.
Why
That
wouldn't he?
looks good.
Reno? Let's go. Drop it.
Drop it like it's hot. Let's go.
I think.
Looking for
Yeah, because you wanna say you wanna make Rag hit the
Rag,
face.
Rag hits the face. The Wisdom Ball is gonna go face. It's always Fireball. Watch this. No, mirror image.
Oh.
The Wisdom Ball doesn't know. It's a fool.
That's stupid.
Lunacy. Crazy.
That's a different card, Saku.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
Yeah, for you viewers at home, Deck of Lunacy is not the card. over
Astral
on Judo.
Serpent comes down to draw 2 more cards. It's a big 9/9 body. Do you play Unkiliax here and just kick it out? That's
I don't
real.
know.
I'm really tempted to just play. I would be really tempted to just play Unkiliax here and take it out, and so is
Yep.
he.
Yeah, the
No,
secret
I would have
code.
gone Holy Bullet first.
I mean,
Oh, too bad.
It
That's
doesn't matter.
hilarious.
it doesn't matter at
That's
all.
hilarious.
You could bullet though to push the damage. See the forge, and yeah, with Sip in hand,
Interesting,
Judo's gonna push the 2.
Pushing some extra damage on the board. I would have gone Holy Bullet there instead.
Where's
of, like,
Fireball? Where's Fireball? Come on.
Hey.
There
Yeah,
it is.
there
There
we
it is.
There we go.
6.
See. And
That's the
yeah,
last charge of the Wisdom Ball.
it's looking
Is it
pretty,
enough to win?
looking pretty tough now. All of a sudden.
Yeah, you're not getting through that Ziliax without some because the Yogg's already gone. So
Yeah.
you're not getting through that Ziliax without hitting it 3 times. So
Yeah. So, when I had mentioned before that Mage is pretty good into Paladin, the matchup tends to go more like this. Give or
yeah.
take some control tools versus RNG, but you know.
Yeah, the Khadgar really helped here.
Oh yeah, the Wisdom Ball was pretty incredible and definitely was overperforming.
Yeah.
But we'll see the big mech come down, and well, this is just
Big-
fodder for
Big
Ziliax.
bodies here. Unfortunately, it's not going to save him from dying. It's probably here as my guess.
No, now there's a lethal.
Molten Rune. Oh yeah, Molten Rune is a win.
Yep, that'll
Double it
guarantee
into
it.
Molten Rune into
Ziliax hitting face. Those
yeah,
do not have
Ziliax hit
taunts.
face.
The
No
rare,
taunts up on the board.
the
Yeah.
rare no keyword Ziliax, but fuck the
We're
Sith,
gonna
why
show
not?
off with our Sif and kill him that way instead.
All right, and convincing 3-0 sweep.
Judo Chop takes it with a 3-0. Very, very impressive play here, I agree.
Okay.
Very nice. Get him on the stream.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if he's gonna be available to chit chat if he's got time. See what happens here. Just want to let them do their good games and all that stuff
Yep,
first.
GG easy.
See what happens. Want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight there for the 2 matches. Want to thank all the players as well for being on THL stream. Appreciate you. And I
Yeah,
want to thank our casting crew. Yeah.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
happy to be the content, happy to be casting the content, and yeah, happy that some people were hanging out in the chat and, you know,
Yeah.
cheering everybody on. It's a lot of fun.
I love the THL people. It's a very, very nice, welcoming place of people. Good stuff.
Yes.
There's Ragnaros right there. Judo Chop.
Yep, Rag. Lil Rag. I know.
Yeah, yeah.
That was a cool. That was an interesting lineup. I didn't know what like. It seemed kind of crazy that all
Yeah,
these Reno decks were
I
able to
was
pull it
just
out.
I was just telling Saku of Force of Will on the chat that I rolled my lineup from last week and I had to get creative.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I was actually gonna go like spell mage, but then I saw the last game. I was like, Highlander mage is good.
Yeah, yeah. I saw a Reno Mage list in the Vicious Syndicate report on Thursday, and it looked pretty interesting. So yeah, it's definitely something worth looking into.
Yeah, I was told it's still like one of the only decks that beats Highlander Priest.
Oh yes, yes. With it does have a strong finisher, which can OTK Highlander Priest, so that is very helpful.
Yeah, RNG was definitely my favorite tonight.
I don't know, man. The Yogg blessing you with the Jive Insect. Pretty much.
Yes.
Some people call that a lucky play. Some people call it Tuesday. You know, like
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
you were gaming out there.
I mean, yeah, and it's still a rag. It's not the end of the world. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's a classic card.
So did you think you're in a little bit of trouble when during I think it was
When
the
I
priest match?
when
Yeah.
I got down to 1 HP.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that plus plus the Azalina play that came in kind of delayed the game a little bit.
yeah, it went on for quite a while, but once I got a decent amount of armor back up, that I knew I could win it without Brand, but when he took my hand, that was scary because I had the fizzle
Yeah.
reward in my hand, and that had all Yogg and Reno in it, and so
And the big mace. What was it? Great mace?
yeah, I wasn't really happy with what I got from Weapon Guy, the poor mana dude.
Uncle Ignis, we call him.
Yes. Just forging up a win con. One game at a time.
Well, I was definitely happy Dankus was here to cast. I got to rewatch it. I'm excited.
Yeah, I was happy to be here. You put on a great show for us.
Hey, I try my best, especially on stream. You gotta bring it.
Yeah, you bring your A game to the stream for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, earlier today I played just in time in pro, and he spanked me with decks that had Boulder Fist Ogre in them. So
Yeah, just in time is good.
Yeah. I mean, if he's playing good stats for the costs, then what can you expect to do?
yeah, good stats for the cost.
It's a classic strategy in Hearthstone, and never fails. There's a reason why Zephyrus is always picking it.
Yeah,
It's true. It's
I,
true.
I was showing you if you get the Diamond Zephyrus, it shows him pick it in the animation.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I mean-
Tyrion, Pyroblast, Boulder Fist.
In that order? Is that how it goes?
Yeah.
No, yeah. I think
So-
Boulder Fist is in the middle when he picks it. No.
Yeah, so you can see the Discover option, Saku, and they're just floating around there, and it's always him like picking the Boulder Fist.
Yeah.
I'll have to check that out. I've never seen the animation.
You gotta get all the legendary cards from the set.
Oh, I see.
It took
Yeah.
me a while.
So, Judo, any shout outs you want to give before we call it a show?
Shout out to PR is just a number. I hope we have a good week. And yeah, shout out Mom.
Always good to see a man
She
who loves his
was
mom.
she was sick last week, and like I barely made submission. So yeah, but she's feeling better.
That's good.
Great.
And it was good because a lot of the people in the community that I opened up to, they're very welcoming and very supportive. So it was nice.
Perfect. Well, thanks again. Congrats on the win.
Yeah,
And
thank you guys.
you enjoy the rest of your night.
I will.
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace out. All right. So that wraps it up for Friday Night Fights. Any final thoughts before we let you guys both handle your business? I know Dankastad has got some cats to entertain.
I think the lesson I've learned is that you should let your cats just play for you.
Okay.
Yeah. Like the cat did win the game for you there.
Yeah, like it looked like a blunder. I thought it was lost, but Yoshi, she just knew the right seed to get me all
Yep.
those death wings. It was very
Yep.
simple.
Yeah. That was impressive. I might get a pet cat just from a Hearthstone game.
I was just going to say, Dad, get out of
Yeah.
the way.
Good investment.
Get out of the way. Let me play. So,
Alright.
I don't think there's any matches on the Saturday. I think if I remember correctly, I was trying to line up Wild 9 and Raw in Mexico for Sunday stream, but I think Wild 9 has family plans. I don't know why you chose family plans over being on stream, but choices.
Yeah, people make weird decisions.
So,
Yeah.
but so there won't be any Saturday stream. There's supposed to be one on Sunday at 7 p.m. with Tom Carter going up against Lorthos. So hopefully we need a couple casters. So if anybody's interested, they can help with that. Let me know. But thanks again, everybody, for tuning in. Thanks to the casters, and we will see you Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern.
All right.
Take care.
See you
everybody.
soon.
Right.